the 16th chapter. Amen. We honor the Lord, amen, for what he's going to do, amen, in this place, amen. And we appreciate, amen, all of our Facebook viewers, amen, all of our visitors, amen. Our sisters are from Houston visiting us today, amen. We honor the Lord for them, amen. Some of our partners, amen, that have been watching and fellowshipping with us, amen. And they came down, amen, and shared in the workshop on yesterday out in Bedford, Texas, amen. And Apostle B, and amen, and friends are here, amen. We appreciate everybody that's here in their respective places, amen. Our pastors, amen, Pastor Mary Pitcham, amen, Elder Janet, amen, Elder Colossian in his absence, amen, to the minister, amen. Didn't Minister Mary do a wonderful job in just taking us there? Amen. She pushing on in, amen. I'm on the Lord for her, amen. And Quan got on them drums and just beat like Jesus was coming back, amen. That's my young evangelist, amen. So I appreciate the Lord for doing what he's doing, amen. And this is the series that we're going to entitle today, The Year of Exchange. So say the Year of Exchange. The Year of Exchange. Amen. And God told me, amen, that to minister, amen, I got 5 things that I believe God's going to do new in 2017. And I'm going to minister off of the third one today, amen. It's called New Boldness. Shout New Boldness. New Boldness. New boldness to rebuke distractions. And that's what I want to minister today about, new boldness to rebuke distractions. Amen. New boldness to rebuke distractions. Amen. And it's found, amen, in Matthew, the 16th chapter, verse 22 and verse 23. Amen. I believe he's getting it on the screen. There you go. Amen. It reads in this manner. Then Peter took him, amen, aside and began, someone say, rebuke him. And Peter took him aside and began to rebuke him, saying, Far be it from you, Lord, this shall happen to you. Verse 23 says, But he, which is Christ, but he turned and said to Peter, Get behind me, Satan. You are an offense to me, for you are not mindful of the things of God, but the things of men. Ministering under the subtopic, new boldness to rebuke distractions. This word is blessed. You can be seated in the name of Jesus. Amen. I want to in turn build this teaching, and we have in turn been introducing from the beginning. This is now the 8th day of January, and if anybody know me, know I love numbers, and 8 symbolizes a new beginning. Praise the Lord. And it's so important that you get this, because in Isaiah 43 verse 19, amen, it says, Behold, I will do a new thing. And it began, God used the prophet to say, and it shall spring forth, but you won't recognize it. This is important, because when God is in turn doing something new, it looks like everything that you can imagine now has begun to be chaotic and out of control. Yeah, because in the first 4 verses, amen, of Isaiah 43, what we have not recognized is that God was speaking, using the prophet to speak, amen, to those who had been in captivity so long that God says, those that are your captors are now going to become captive. Didn't get it quite, but I will help at least 2 people. Meaning that when God usually is about to do a new thing, he turns the tables on the adversary, and they're the ones, amen, thinking they got you, but God got them. Someone say a new thing. And as you get this revelation, as we hear this revelation, Isaiah 43, amen, 1 through 4, God is speaking specifically to those that are redeemed. The captive are redeemed. Shout it, the captive are redeemed. That means that basically when God redeems the captive, God in turn tells them that have been in captivity, which is a bondage, that you're no longer in bondage, you're free. I wish I had one person to shout, I'm free now, I'm free. I'm free now, because what God starts to do is he will give, amen, a clarion call in the atmosphere, even though you're still in the bondage, amen, that I might be in it, but I'm still free. Right. I'm going to help at least 2 people. Can you imagine if I could call a man that's thrown in a pit? Can you imagine God telling you that you're going to get raised up one day to be powerful powerful and to be mighty, and then when you tell your brothers a dream, they hate you and throw you in the ditch, and God told me to tell the least person in the ditch still couldn't kill you. Amen. What do you mean? Because what happens is you can be in the ditch and God still be talking about something new. I'm going to help you at least one thing, Deacon. That means, amen, that you can get out the ditch and then in turn be scandalized and put in prison. And God is still talking about doing something new. That means, amen, you got to understand that when God starts to do something new, it really looks very chaotic. It looks very confusing. It looks like everything is going crazy. Everybody done got haywire. You look like, amen, you telling everybody that God done blessed you, but you look like you're under some kind of demonic curse. I ain't helping nobody. But God is starting speaking to you about a new thing. Shout the new thing. So God speaks, amen, about an exchange. In the Amplified, amen, Isaiah 43 starts speaking about exchanging men, amen, because those that were going to be, amen, over certain regions and territories who had authority. If you read Isaiah 43, they had authority, they had prestige, they were in control, and God said them that are in control are going to be the captives, and those that are in captivity are going to be let free. And then God opens his mouth and speaks to the prophet. You know the Bible says something crazy. It said, believe the prophet and you'll prosper. Isaiah starts speaking to the children, and they began to hear in their captivity how they were free, but God was going to do such a thing that was so quick they weren't going to even be able to recognize it. And God said, I'm going to make a wilderness I'm going to make a road in the wilderness. I'm going to give you a river in the desert. Meaning I'm going to start making ways out of no way, and before you even recognize it, you're coming out. I wish I had one person say, you got to come out of this. Y'all shake it off, man. You got to come out of this. I don't know it's 8 days into the new year, and you still having a flashback of 2016, baby. That ain't nothing but an excuse. God told me to tell you, you're coming out of this. And so I began to look at the scripture, and I realized that what God was speaking for today was, amen, I'm going to give you 5 things that I believe God's going to do new. So I'll say new. God says, amen, number 1, that new new revelation will produce new conversion. Someone say new. Because when God starts talking about doing something new, scripture says, Tori, he said, I'm going to do it so powerful. I'm going to do it so quick. I believe Pastor Mary gave the definition of what the word behold means. And I tell anybody that from the prophetic, that word, anytime you see behold, it means watch me until God do something. Yeah, I wish I had. Sometimes when you are in a holding pattern and God trying to bless you, he said, watch them until they turn out, bless them out of it. Come on. See, a lot of people fail to realize you can be in a catastrophic state. You can be in a dilapidated state. And you look and everybody saying, oh, so-and-so is going through. And you say, no, I'm not going to. See, because you're looking at it from that perspective. But when you're going through it, God told you you're going to do something new. You don't normally see what you're in. You see what you're out of. I'm going to help at least 2 people. So that means, amen, that what was about to happen in the passage of scripture, amen, Jesus was going to say something in the Gospels of Matthew and round about verse 13 that opens up, amen, a very powerful dialogue, because a lot of times when God do new stuff, he has to give you new territory. That's right. Here it is. He starts giving you a whole new mindset, because where you are, amen, could not have been where you're going to be. Here it is. I said something funny and you didn't catch it. Some of you are sitting in here, you're in the old place, thinking about old stuff, struggling with old warfare. I like it when I start going through some things that I didn't expect, because that means something new is about to happen. That means that hell is trembling. That means that the adversary is nervous, because he realized, look, I can't even mess with him. I can't even keep him distracted long enough so he can be confused. Someone say new. So the Bible says this in verse 13. I want to give it to you because some of you are going to need. The Bible says when Jesus came into the region. I'm going to stop right there just for a second. Because some of you fail to realize that every time you come into a region that's new, there's always got to be another kind of adversarial attack. Jesus, help me, Lord. See, it's important that you in turn, you don't have any problems when you're comfortable in a situation, because the adversary don't have any need to upset you. Here it is. But when you get into something new and you start thinking different, you start believing different, that's a region. So you're not in the same old place. As long as you were broke, busted, and disgusted, amen, the enemy wasn't messing with you. But long as start grabbing to the thought that God says he'll make you rich and add no sorrow to you. Because he start talking about the blessing that's on your life. As soon as you start telling somebody something, you move into a brand new region. Two people, you move into a brand new territory. And now all of a sudden your broke agitates you. Come on, help me. Your frustration of being sick and broke down, it agitates you. When you in turn know you haven't been moving, and now God said you ought to be moving in the spirit, it agitates you. And the Bible says, and then when Jesus came into the coast of Caesarea Philippi, he was in a region, and he asked them, what's the chatter going on around? I'm going to help two people. What is going on in the atmosphere where I am now? What's going on that's going to, in turn, cause me to understand, number one, I'm going to have to do something new. So say new. 5 things. Let me give it to you before I move on. New revelation will produce a new conversion. Number 2, new elevation will present new preparation. I'm going to stop right there because, see, I ain't going to talk about comprehending suffering. A lot of people can't comprehend suffering because they don't understand new elevation. You remember you said it back when you were sanctified, you said new level, new devil. Yeah, then when the enemy started messing with you, you said, oh, let me calm down with that. Yeah, because that elevation, you need to understand that everybody can't come up to the altitude where God is going to take you. So in turn, when people start falling off, people start being stagnant, people start acting up, that's a sign that they're not supposed to go to that altitude. Here I'm going to talk it good. So that's important because you got to understand, you got to have stamina to go to a place where you've never been. You know, go to them if you want to, if you're not prepared, baby. What's going to happen? The atmosphere going to suck up your oxygen. You're going to be short-winded. You're not going to be able to, you ain't helping me here. But see, when you go to Phoenix, where the temperature is 100 plus degrees, the altitude is, you ain't helping me here. Go down into South America, I'm helping. See, anytime the altitude change or the atmosphere change, there's different warfare.
Right. That's right.
So number 1, so say new. Number 1, amen. New revelation will, and then write this, produce. I need that to jump out and kind of slap you in the face like that commercial, you know, that Tom's commercial where that baker starts fighting the man. Amen. Y'all ain't helping me. See, some stuff that, yeah, you got it. Some stuff that you're trying to digest is fighting you.
My God.
That means you're not ready for it. You need some tongues. You need some relief. Come on, help me. So what happens here? You got to understand that new revelation will produce a new conversion, new elevation. Here goes the word present. New elevation will present new preparation. Because you got to comprehend suffering. Shout that, comprehend suffering. And then this is the 3rd thing, new boldness. New boldness will present. Amen. New boldness will prepare, New boldness will prepare you to rebuke distractions. That's where I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop right there. And I'm going to give you these other 2 just so you can have them for fun. New assignments. Shout it, new assignments. New assignments will be placed on you, not to crush you, but to exchange you. New assignments. And then last but not least, 5 new things that God's going to do. New exchange is about new purpose.
Yes. That's good.
Yeah. New exchange is about new purpose, and you're no longer being the ransom. So here it is. Number 3, new boldness will prepare you to rebuke, someone say, distractions. Here it is. As we began to look at the scripture, and I want you to write this down, because what happens in verse 22 is that Peter, in turn, verse 22, something happens, amen, in Matthew 16 and verse 22. Peter, in turn, begins to, the Bible says, and he began to rebuke him. Look at this. I looked at this word, rebuke, and I learned that in the Greek, Henson, that word means, amen, epitome. It comes from the word epitome. It means epitomize. From the Greek, epitomize, the English word epitome. And I kept thinking, why would a mentee rebuke the mentor? You didn't get it yet, but I'm going to help you, because you got to understand that basically what it means to admonish. It means to censor, and it means to forbid. So here it is, Peter is speaking to his mentor mentor, and it looks like he's admonishing his mentor. It looks like he's censoring his mentor. It looks like he's forbidding his mentor. And Jesus says that, Peter, you opened up your mouth with revelation, and you opened up your mouth, amen, with elevation, but you don't know how to rebuke the distraction. Here I go to talking. Two people got me good. So you can in turn receive revelation and not be converted. Here it is. You can have elevation and not be prepared, amen, for the suffering. That's right. Amen. You can in turn, you got to understand that sometimes God will give you foresight before you even get out of it. And so Isaiah said, behold. Someone shout, behold. Behold. The Bible says, behold, I do a new thing. So when God started talking about, amen, new boldness to rebuke distractions, I thought about Proverbs. Write this down. Proverbs 27 and 5. Proverbs 27 and 5. And Deacon Mark says, Brother Canard is out today, Apostle, I'll read. I said, you better watch yourself. Someone say, no. Y'all ain't talking good. See, we talking. For any of y'all ever been, looking like you were crazy talking to yourself, the devil is a lot of this ain't gonna work. Y'all ain't talking good. So, see, it's amazing, amen. We talk, amen, and act like we insane on one minute, get in church and can't open up our mouth. We get all deep and sanctified and looking like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Well, I'm talking to the devil. I may not be talking to y'all, but I'm talking to the devil. I'm talking to every principality that's trying to stop, amen, what God told me to have. Because, see, I realize there's going to be some new boldness, and you got to know how to, you got to know rebuke the distraction.
Yes, Lord.
That's also rebuke it. So the Bible, because rebuke, amen, comes from the word epitome. Mm-hmm. Look at this. A person or thing that is a perfect example or a particular quality or type. Christ was the epitome. Right. Christ was the perfect example. And Peter had in turn opened his mouth when Christ asked him in the region, what's the chatter around me? What is everything being said about me? Because when you go into regions and demons are agitated, they will open up their mouth. And y'all ain't helping me here. And this is what Jesus said. Jesus said, I feel something in the atmosphere. So what do men say? Who do men say that I am? He said, now I need to get insight. What they think about me here in this region. And Peter said, some of them say that you're John the Baptist. Which wasn't good enough because he was dead. Somebody said he was dead. Some said that you're Elijah or one of the prophets. Some said they were dead. But then Peter opened up his mouth and said, thou art the Christ. Thou art the Son of the living God. He in turn got a revelation. And Jesus turned to him and said, Peter, flesh and blood did not reveal that to you. You have caught the epitome of who I am. I wish I had somebody. See, when you catch the epitome of who Christ is, that means you got to have boldness to rebuke distraction.
Yes, Lord.
Oh, y'all help me today. Rebuke looks like, amen, this. Because when you admonish someone, it looks like, amen, you could be trying to encourage them. But here Peter opens up his mouth and he admonishes the Lord. He censors the Christ because the Christ is telling him that the Son, he showed, the Bible said in the early verses, Christ showed his disciples that once he gets to Jerusalem, so it's another region. Once he gets to the appointed place where suffering was going to be magnified. I wish I get somebody in the Holy Ghost. See, you don't know if you're really suffering until you get to the appointed place where that suffering going to be magnified. The devil ain't mad at you in Caesarea Philippi. The devil is mad at you when you get to Jerusalem. Here I go to talking real good. Revelation just hit me all in the head. See, well, you got to understand that when you return in Caesarea Philippi, that ain't nothing but chatter. That ain't nothing but people guessing. That ain't nothing but people talking. But when you get to Jerusalem, it talks about how elders and leaders and the Sadducees and the politicians around will raise up and kill you. And Jesus said, they'll kill me, but I'll be back in 3 days. Y'all ain't helping me here. See, sometimes you got to understand that Jesus is the epitome. He's the epitome. He's the epitome. I know you're still trying to catch me. A person or thing that is a perfect example. The reason you go through what you go through because you are a perfect example. You are the epitome. Divorce, you are the epitome. Slander, you are the epitome. Sickness, you are the epitome. Poverty, you are the epitome. You ain't helping me here. Because what happens is when you are particular, that means that everybody else could be looking like things are going good for them, but hell is about to break out against you, and you are the epitome. Who can I talk to here? So that means, amen, just because you've been singled out, don't mean that it's the devil. It could mean that elevation is on you. It could mean that revelation is on you. It means that you've got to receive a new boldness to rebuke distraction.
Come on, God. Come on, God.
So rebuke it.
Rebuke it.
So Proverbs 27:5. Read it from the Amplified. Come on. Listen. He's going to read it. Listen, Larry. Listen.
Better is an open reprimand.
He's reading it. He don't have it on the screen. He's reading it because I told him, if you can put it all up, this wonderful. But listen, Larry, listen. The Bible said faith cometh by hearing. Yeah. Facebook, listen. Because faith comes by hearing. Come on, read, sir, read.
Better is an open reprimand of loving correction.
Wait a minute, because he got it on the screen. He got it real smart. He put it up there too. Open rebuke is better than secret love. How you gonna tell me that you love me and you can't take a rebuke? How you gonna tell me that you're standing and you're fighting the good fight of faith and you can't handle the rebuke? So meaning that when you're in your flesh and you're in your emotion and you get rebuked, you get all sideways and sour. That means that you don't understand that rebuke does not necessarily mean an admonishment, or it don't necessarily mean a censure. It means, amen, that this rebuke is about to make you bold. Boldness, shout it, boldness. To rebuke distraction. Let distractions come in your midst and you don't rebuke it. Jesus is Lord. How you gonna tell me I got a flat, I can't come to church? Well, that means that you put that phone, I call Uber. Lord have mercy. I got my car out there, you call me, I'm gonna preach and put the thing down, I'm gonna pick you up and bring you to church. Come on, help me here. See what happens here, we don't in turn want to really go, so we looking for an excuse. Come on here. See, when you're considering Philippi, you asking who are they talking about? What is the travel? And you haven't even made it to Jerusalem. Someone said the year of exchange. God says that which has no value in 2017 is about to be revalued. That means there is an investment that's about to mature. Did you hear that? I said there's an investment that's about to mature. Those that invest, you need to understand, you don't see return immediate.
That's right. 6 times.
Yes, Lord. It has to come to a point called maturity. Yeah, meaning that if incurring, when you invested, it didn't really have no money, it didn't have no value. But when it reaches this place of maturity, that means that, man, that it done tripled, it done doubled, it done tripled. That means now it's got value, it's got weight. And so God told me to tell you, you might not have had any weight in 2016, but now the devil will have to wait and watch what you're about to do, because new boldness is on you. So I say new boldness. Read it, son, read it. Come on, help me, come on, son, read it.
Better is an open reprimand of loving correction than love that is hidden.
Wait a minute, because we want God to love us so much that he don't never tell us nothing. We want God to love us so, he's a loving God. And he doesn't want any bad to happen to me. And then never understood that when God really is trying to get you to another dynamic in him, he has to rebuke you to say, listen, aren't you in turn tired of being that comfortable at that small level? Can I talk to some people who got junkie infection? faith, anybody? See, that means that if you have giant faith, how you going to let the giant out if you never in turn have it tested? So God said, let me in turn test the giant and see if the giant will come out. David in turn was small in stature, but there was a giant standing in front of a giant. He said, you come to me with a sword and a shield, but I come to you with a... See, there's a giant always inside of a person, but you got to let the giant out. So let it out, let it out.
That's good.
Loophole. So the Bible said, open the rebuke. It's better than secret love. Let me give you one more. Ecclesiastes 7:5. Because Peter took his mentor aside and tried to censor him. He in turn tried to forbid his mentor to elevate. Deliver me from people that say they believe in you, but try to censor you at the same time. I'm talking so good, I'm blessing myself. I said, I'm talking so good, I'm blessing myself. And a lot of times, we think, amen, that we be speaking from the Holy Ghost. Come on. We think, amen, that we get to speaking from God. No, I forbid you to in turn go through what you're about to go through. You need to understand that the enemy can make you think that what you're saying to keep, amen, from elevation from coming is really spiritual when it's really demonic. I'm going to talk to two poor people in the room that don't want to ever come out of being poor. Because you in turn just making up every excuse why you got to be broke, busted, and disgusted. That's a spirit. Come on, y'all in here. I said, that's a spirit. I know you want to quote the scripture, amen. The Bible says, amen, poor in spirit. Come on, blessed of them that are poor in spirit. You didn't get blessed of them that are poor. No, the poor in spirit got a poor mindset.
That's right.
You can't help nobody if you don't have no exchange. Come on, help me here. See, there's people that need resources, people that need help. We're talking up in here, we only talking. And so that means, amen, if we're in the year of exchange, God said, I need that had no value to have some value. Someone said the year of exchange. We're in Proverbs, no, Ecclesiastes 7:5. Ecclesiastes 7:5. Read, sir. Come on, read.
It is better to listen to the rebuke of the wise man,
come on,
and pursue wisdom than for one to listen to the song of fools.
We like to hear foolish songs. We want somebody to entertain us and play with us in our emotions. And God says the only way I can stir up a nest to make an eagle fly, I got to make it uncomfortable. I ain't talking to chickens, I ain't talking to buzzards, I'm talking to eagles. Because the eagles got to understand, they got to put their eye helping me here. Sometimes you got to have some adversity to make you fly. Sometimes you got to have some uncomfortable, boy, y'all looking at me like that. I'm just going to deal with it like I can. See, this is the year of exchange. And when there's an exchange, because I got to let you recognize how valuable you really are. Is there anybody in here that know their value? Do you know your worth? Come on here. So the Bible said that Peter took Jesus aside and rebuked him.
Yes, God. Yes, God.
He admonished him. Thank you, Jay.
Yes. Yes, Lord.
He censored him.
Mm-hmm.
He forbid him.
Yes.
As we go back to Matthew, the 16th chapter. Bless you, babies. Bless you. You brought the whole team in, Pastor. Bless you.
Amen.
And this is what God showed me. On yesterday, man, we had a water break. We got out of a wonderful business meeting and people were talking about how I was going to be a millionaire. It made me happy. I was driving so fast I could have got 2 tickets. Came up in the building, Brother Torrey, and I heard something. I'm standing at the door. I'm like, that don't sound right. And I kept on in turn, hearing some noise, Mother Rose, and it was like, and it looked like the closer I got to the back, I started, I'm in blue suede shoes and some slacks. Yeah, I'm coming in. I'm feeling good about myself. I'm excited, and now I realize that a pipe is busted.
Right.
And I'm like, where is the leak? Come on here. I go to the first bathroom and I don't see nothing. I'm turning on faucet, but I hear all this water. I hear all of this force. And I want to give you revelation. Water has power.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it does. And Pastor Mary, I got in the hallway in water as I started going. Now, thank God this building got a slope on it. Because when I walked down into the kitchen area, I started going knee high in water. When I'm walking in water, I'm helping somebody. And I'm thinking, maybe the sink done busted. So I'm trying to get to the sink, Mother Rose, and it's not the sink. I get to the back and look in my bathroom, and water is shooting out the wall and it's hitting the other wall, knocking the pictures off, peeling the paint off, them knock open the sink, and I help it. See, water has power. And the distraction was, now I done forgot about how the millionaire and the CEO was sitting next to me in the business meeting talking about how you can get a contract. Now I'm concerned about losing everything. So rebuke distractions.
Rebuke distractions. It's good.
I'm mad.
Oh, yeah.
Tell Janet, tell me it's a blessing. I'm looking at her like I'm about to. Pastor, listen, I can't find no plumber, can't find nobody to turn it off, and she told me it's a blessing. Someone said, rebuke distractions.
Rebuke distractions.
I go home, change clothes, come back, Tori, I got on my baptism clothes.
Here you go.
I got my boots on with the thing way up in here. I done put my warmers on. I'm about ready to deal with the water. Still can't turn the water.
Yeah.
So also rebuke distractions.
Rebuke distractions.
Peter takes Jesus aside and rebukes him after he has revelation, after he has in turn had new elevation, but he does not understand that new boldness should be on him, not to rebuke him. See, Jesus turns on him and says, I'm going to rebuke this distraction. Let's look at the text. So, verse 23, I believe it is. Come on, verse 22. Verse 22, here it is. Then Peter took him and began to rebuke him, saying, be it far from thee. Look at what Peter's doing. Peter's really thinking he's speaking from God. But he doesn't realize that he doesn't have the boldness to rebuke the mentor, because the mentor is about to tell him, look here, something new is about to come out of me towards you. I want you people to know that something new is about to come out on behalf of Christ. See, we've been speaking some stuff before the season. We didn't have the understanding. And so God said, no, I'm going to tell you, we're to rebuke the distraction. So Jesus, we're about to turn to go to the next one, sir, so I can show them. Look at it. But he turned. Look at Jesus. He turned. Look at somebody. Just turn to him. Just turn. Y'all can help each other. You can look at him. You can look at him. It's okay. Turn to him. Jesus turned to him with new boldness. And tells him, you don't understand what you just said. Let me go ahead. But he turned to him and said, Peter, get thee behind me, Satan. Jesus started telling Peter, you talking like the devil now.
Right.
Come on. You remember when Jesus was talking, amen, through the wilderness test, amen, and the Bible says Satan appeared once he was hungry.
Right.
And Satan says to Jesus, hey, if you are the Son of God, turn these stones into bread, trying to tempt the Christ, because he didn't understand that he didn't have new. Somebody didn't get what I said. See, Jesus had new. Satan told Jesus that if you bow down to me, I'll give you all this. So it's a test.
A test.
Peter didn't pass the new. Peter in turn had new revelation. But with new revelation, you got to have new conversion.
All right.
Peter didn't have new, so it's new. Peter had new elevation. God had already elevated and told him, I'm going to give you the keys to the kingdom. And whatever you bind on earth shall be bound in heaven. But he didn't know how to unlock. So he didn't know how to unlock the suffering that was about to come. Now Peter pulls the Christ aside and rebukes him. Didn't realize that Jesus was the epitome. Didn't realize that Jesus was the person or the thing that is a perfect example.
Right.
He didn't realize that what Jesus was telling him was the fulfillment of what he had told him in Caesarea Philippi. That when I get to Jerusalem, I'm going to have to suffer many things by the hands of the elders, the religious leaders, and those that have authority in the government. And I'm going to be put to death, and I'm going to be raised up 3 days later. Jesus was showing his disciples what suffering would look like. Some of us we can't handle Caesarea Philippi. That means you can't handle what people are saying about you. I'm about to close. So by the time you get to in turn Jerusalem, when you really got to suffer, you're not ready. So this is what's got to happen. We got to know when and how to rebuke. This is what Jesus said. He said, "Get thee behind thee, Satan. Thou," look at it now, "thou art an offense unto me, for thou savorest not the things that be of God, but the things that be of men." Meaning that men are always standing in the way of new.
Come on.
I'm about to close.
That's good.
I'm about to close. Go home if you want to and tell somebody you love. The Lord just spoke to me. They'll say, "Yeah, you done went crazy again." Go home. And say, "You know what the Lord just told me? To get $13. Don't have no husband or no wife. That was the devil." Someone say new. The Bible says in Isaiah 43 verse 19, "Behold, I will do a new thing." With exchange, baby. This is what exchange does. Exchange revalues negative currency and makes it valuable.
That's good stuff.
Didn't get it yet? Meaning that it could be something in your life that had no value. And God said it wasn't profitable then. But what you're about to use now, it's about to be valuable. Hallelujah. I'm about to close. I'm about to get out of here. I know I don't want you out with a whole lot of revelation. You got to understand something. When Peter pulled Jesus to the side to rebuke him, he didn't understand new. So Christ turns him and said, "Look, you're speaking of the things of men versus the things of God."
Right.
So say new. I'm preparing to close. But there's an exchange that happens. You can find it in 2 Timothy 4:2. It says, "Preach the word. Be instant in season and out of season." It says, "Reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine." So say new. When God is going to do a new thing, hear me, as I close, He'll give you new boldness to rebuke distractions. What is a distraction? A distraction is when you don't understand the things of God and you in turn get caught up with what they're saying. In Caesarea Philippi, they were chattering, they were talking. There was a lot of speaking going on about